everyone, this is Jewelyn. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Thursday's check-in. It is a not so bad day here in Santa Monica and I'm gearing up for another Las Vegas work week. And since the last time I came on here for Thursday's check-in, I've been pretty much busy taking care of non-plant related things besides working on the patio. So this is a quick little point of view, a little sneak peek of what I've done so far with the patio. Everything on this end of my patio has been worked through, meaning I moved everything out of the way. I got plants situated, styled in this section, but it was a very big, crazy mess. And I'll throw up maybe a sneak peek of what went down 2 days ago when my gardener came here. But basically my grandma and I spent a chunk of the morning after Rose Bowl Sunday, which is the biggest market of the month for me and my small business, my pop-up. We spent hours out in the patio basically moving all of the plants on the side. You guys know the tree above my house gives a lot of trash. It's a daily situation that I have to deal with, and that's the only downfall that I have with this outdoor space. Besides the location where I am in the world, I don't have to winter my plants. I just have to deal with the mess from the tree. The plan is, when I'm back from Las Vegas, I thought I was going to film the plant tour today. I will film the plant tour next week. Eventually you will see it probably next month while I'm traveling in Costa Rica and Brazil. I moved the fountain. I love the position of it. I don't know if my squirrel's happy about it because I don't know if she can come down and get to the fountain. The plants, I feel like, is giving more space to the patio the way how I have it. And you'll see when I share eventually on Monday's upload what I did to the front of the house. And it's been like this now for about 3 weeks or so, and I love it. So I'm glad that we made the change, bringing the shelves away from the patio wall to the front of the house. It looks a lot cleaner, easier for me to clean up after the tree between the plants and underneath the shelving for the front of the house. So that is a very good thing that I was able to do for the collection at the beginning of the year. But now I'm just kind of trying to focus my pockets of time when I have them with the patio. But the patio is so big and there's so much going on in between all of my supplies for plant life and then the plants here that lives in the patio. It's just, I have to do it section by section. So far this week with my crazy schedule and taking care of my grandma's health and my health, I was able to do half of the patio. So my goal is to film part 2 of the Santa Monica collection next week, which would be the patio. I just need to do the last half of it. But so far I like where it's going and I hope that the plants are happy at where they are. I want to say about a third of the collection I was able to touch and they're all behind me in this section. That's kind of what's going on, what I did in regards to plant life this week since I came back to Santa Monica. I'm only in Santa Monica for 6 days. One of the days was dedicated to the shop, which was Sunday. And for apparently whatever reason, Sunday this month for a Rose Bowl was like the worst Rose Bowl Sunday I've ever had since I started being a vendor there. So hopefully things will pick up, but that is the biggest market that I do. Speaking of this business and the shop, I won't be doing any pop-ups this week, but I am taking orders. So if you are not in the area of my pop-ups, you can always reach out to me. You can direct message me on Instagram, Jewel of Hawaii, Planting with Jewelyn, if you would like to purchase any of my resin pieces from small to large or any of grandma's handmade pieces. Other than that, you will just see them at the shop pop-up. And my next pop-up is next week Thursday, and I'm gonna announce that now because next week Thursday's check-in will be the same day as my next pop-up. So next week Thursday you can find me at Westwood Farmers Market. So that is my next pop-up. It's a week from now and that's 2 miles up the street from me from 12 to 5. It is not dog friendly and that is my next pop-up. So I'm just kind of been focusing on doing a lot of Valentine's theme art because it is Valentine's season, and I will be doing pop-ups in the beginning part of February because the last half of February I will be traveling for the vlog channel, so there will be no pop-ups. I think I'm only doing 3 for the month of February. I also want to share with you some of the Valentine's themes art that I'm making. So I've just been creating art while I've been at home and do like 1 or 2 batches a day. I'm still creating different types of monstera earrings. in different shades. So these are the ones that I created yesterday. Super cute. I've been creating a lot of custom orders, and then now I'm just doing non-plant related themed earrings because I'm gearing up for Valentine's. So I'm just gonna show this really quickly because it has nothing to do with plant life, but this is my latest earrings that I'm gonna be debuting in a week at my pop-up. So just fun things like that. Also, in the heart-shaped theme, I'm doing new plant related art in different size hearts. I have two right now sitting on my workbench that are way larger with very fun blooms, but these are the ones that I was able to create in the last 2 days. I'm going to be setting them up as Valentine's sun catchers, so they're super cute. If you look in here, I have aeonium blooms, I have Cressula ovata blooms, and I have echeveria blooms in here with the asparagus fern. So just fun things like that. I'm always creating stuff for the shop. I know a handful of you had asked about when I'm going to be creating more larger pieces, and I think I'm not going to create any large pieces for sale until one of my larger ones that is up for sale sells, and then I'll create another large piece for the shop for sale, just because my shop is very limited with space and those pieces take up a lot of space, and it takes a lot of money to make these products. So I want to be able to move 1 or 2 pieces first before I create more to sell. So that's kind of where I'm at with my larger pieces. Also, I am wearing my Hoya Moonstar earrings. They're so cute. You will be seeing Travel with Jewelyn Hawaii starting Friday. So tomorrow, I think there's 8 episodes or so, Travel with Jewelyn Hawaii, where you see me go back home. I plan on going home very soon again in the next few months. Probably maybe when I'm back from Costa Rica and Brazil, because right now the numbers in Hawaii is super crazy. So we'll see, maybe hopefully March, April. I know my grandma wants to go home in April for a month. Maybe somewhere around there I'll go back and do more pop-ups, but hopefully the numbers will calm down by then, and hopefully everybody's being safe in Hawaii. I'm just so glad that my grandma's here and not in Hawaii while the numbers are crazy. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Honestly, the last week, besides doing the pop-up, since I've been in Santa Monica, just has been focusing on my grandma's health and my health. And I don't want to get too much into it. Maybe I'll talk about maybe like a little life update on the vlog channel, because I know this channel is more plant focused. But just so you guys know, because I do daily videos, that I am behind the scenes, you know, taking care of my grandma because she's with me now, and we're in transition of getting her all set up with her doctor's appointments here and her insurance. And if you guys know anything about that, that can be very stressful. So basically the last 5 days I've just been focusing on that with her, and I just got off of a virtual call with her nephrologist. So her kidney levels is good, her iron level is low, so she's gonna have to do that intravenously. So that's where my grandma's at with her health. And then with my health, I was able to do the testing that I was waiting 2 weeks for yesterday, and I got a call back today, and I don't want to cry, but something is going on, but nothing to be concerned about. It just needs to be monitored, and it is causing me pain and discomfort. So that's something to maybe think about when I'm filming these videos, that something is going on internally inside of me that is out of my control, and I'm just learning to live with it, and I have to monitor it. So in 2 months I'll go back for another checkup and just be proactive about monitoring myself. So that's kind of where I'm at. But literally, like, I was crying yesterday and I was crying today, so I'm just trying to like get my mind right to be able to focus on what I need to do and to be able to sit in front of the channel. Kind of where I'm at right now, but I don't want to talk too much about it because it is personal. But at the same time, I do want to keep you guys posted on what's going on with me, and maybe I'll talk a little bit more maybe on the vlog channel, because this channel is really plant focused and not really about my personal life. But I've been on this main channel for a long time, and I know you, for those of you guys who support me every day, it's nice to be able to keep you guys posted in what's going on with me behind the scenes. So that's kind of what's been happening this week. It was more of taking care of my grandma's health and my health, and focusing on the patio. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And like I said, when I'm back in California next week from Las Vegas, I plan on doing the rest of the patio. I thought it would be done by now, but the whole situation with my grandma's appointments and the insurance switching over from Hawaii to California is just so crazy that it literally took up 3-4 days of being on the phone or taking her to doctor's appointments and things like that. So those things obviously have to come first. So I still have some time, because my goal for myself is to be able to film the plant tour before the month ends, so that I have Monday content for the future while I'm traveling. So because right now what you see on the channel is things that I filmed in December, I believe is where the channel's at. So I still have a few episodes until you start seeing the plant tours. So maybe like in a month you'll see episode 1, and then followed by the patio plant tour. And again, like I said, when I'm traveling in Costa Rica and in Brazil, of course I would love to share some kind of plant life content for you on this channel. So that's kind of where I'm at. I do want to share with you an update, and it's so nice to hear the fountain, and construction is still happening next door. I think the house is almost done. I want to share with you an update of my Monstera Andersonii, one of them. And honestly, I feel like I need to change the other location of my other Monstera Andersonii, and the shape of the leaves is a lot smaller than this one. So this is the update. If you guys remember, I cut back a lot of the trails because it wasn't looking good, and I'm about to cut back all these trails because it just does not look nice. So comment down below, what do you guys think? Should I cut all of these trails because it looks not nice? And maybe if I cut it back and just start all over again? Comment down below, what do you guys think I should do? But this is all new growth. Ever since I took it off of the coco coir pole and just let it trail, it gave me all of these new growth, and it just looks a lot happier. But the trails, I think I just need to cut it back, and every single trail that I took to propagate did not make it. I actually threw it out today because I just did not want to see it anymore. But at the same time, I'm not really home full-time to be able to watch them and nurture the cuttings and all of that. But I feel like it's kind of like you stick it in the propagation vessel and let it do its thing. But I think I need to maybe somehow set it up a different way for this particular plant. Comment down below, what do you think I should do? But I just wanted to give you guys an update because there is lots of new growth here. You know, next week Thursday's check-in, I think I will film, as you can hear construction on all angles. I will try to film next week Thursday's check-in in Las Vegas before I leave, so I can give you maybe some plant updates on the Las Vegas collective, because there's a lot of new growth happening there, and I don't do any pot of fames or plant updates with that collection, so I think that'll be fun to see. But that is where I'm at right now. So yes, my next pop-up is a week from now at Westwood Farmers Market. I will throw up a flyer at the end of the video so you can see that. And I'm just gonna continue to work on the patio when I'm back and just take care of my grandma and I, and that is my main focus. And I would love to do another planting with Jewelyn video before the next month to like get whatever plants that have been sitting and waiting for planting with Jewelyn. And that's something definitely I like to do before I travel, is just make sure the collection is okay. So that would be my goal, is to like sit back, well not sit back, but put my hair up, one of my new aprons on, and do a planting with Jewelyn for the few plants that need some planting up before I gear up for my next big trip. So that's about it. I'm still sleeping with my Corpo Tunnel hand guards every night. Hopefully that'll help me with my arm and numb hands. But yes, so just keep me in your thoughts and prayers, because the last 2 weeks has been really, I don't want to say stressful, but just something that is kind of weighing on me. Was waiting for the appointment that I did yesterday and getting the results back finally today. Now I know what's going on with me, and I just need to be proactive, and I'll get checked again in 2 months. But in the meantime, it's still causing me a lot of pain, and it's very uncomfortable. So it's part of being a female. Things happen with a female body, and I'm just kind of going through it right now, but I'm learning to live with it. And I will continue to do what I do and just make sure I take care of myself. So keep me in your thoughts and prayers, because I don't want this to get any more than what it is right now. And of course, I'm also worried about my grandma and her kidneys and her health, because she is stage 5, and I just want to be there for my grandma and continue to do what I do. So that's gonna be it for today's video. I know, short and sweet, but that's kind of what my week was looking like. All last week I danced, and then the weekend, Saturday, I taught all morning in the studio, and then Sunday was my market day, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday has been focusing on my grandma and my health situation. So that's kind of what the week looked like. We'll see how much I can get done, again, because this coming week is my dance week, but I would like to hope that next week I can finish up the patio and film a planter for the patio, because it's just so nice. The weather is actually like really nice. I'm able to sit out here without a pullover or a jacket, and I'm very thankful for that weather. I know my plants is too. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on another Thursday check-in. Hope you guys enjoy seeing what's going on with the new setup with the plants here in this part of the patio, hearing the fountain, and being able to hang out with me on another Thursday. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe for daily uploads between the main channel and the vlog channel. You get a video each and every day. And I'm so glad I was able to like wipe my tears off and pull my hair up, put my earrings on, and come out here to film another Thursday check-in with everything going on with me. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you very soon. Aloha from Santa Monica, California. Bye. Alright, here is a little update of the jade tree. Look at how beautiful the succulent blooms are. So before the sun goes down today, I'm gonna do another harvest. Look at how pretty that is. And this is all in my resin art, which is super cool to see them live forever. So pretty. All right, so as promised, I got out here before the sun is going down for the day, and this is my third harvest of the season, and there's so much blooms here. So this is gonna sit under silica gel for the week while I'm in Las Vegas, and then I'll take them out of silica gel when I'm back in town. And I'll probably have maybe 5 more harvest hauls like this for the whole season. At least 5 more, maybe 5 to 7. That's how big my jade succulent tree is. But they're so gorgeous, and these are all preserved in my art pieces. I just love working with them. So happy planting and have a good week.